What it do, people? It's your boy Jones coming to you guys live. Today is my very first podcast on this app called Anchor. And from the things that I'm seeing, it's a beautiful machine. So shout out to those that's at Anchor that put this all together. Also got to give all praise and glory to the Most High. A higher only name given to the children. But on the real, it's something I got to talk about. I just posted up a video on YouTube just going at my brother Royce the 5'9", and also talking about how he's being a walking, talking contradiction. And a lot of things that I left out that I gotta touch on. One of the things that I left out is when you are a person that comes from poverty, that dealt with racism, that dealt with hatred, that dealt with all these things that quote-unquote people of color go through on an everyday. When you open your TV, you seeing the nonsense. And it's sad, like even now with 2021, I should say, you see how they are literally manipulating and controlling the minds of the people. You understand? And I'm talking about our people. You know, all this Black Lives Matters and all this fugazi. But that's neither here nor there. When you sit back and you watch and you think about all the things that our ancestors go through, to see a brother in your position, to see how you just hold yourself or hold this individual to high regards. And I understand, you know what I'm saying? He put money in your pocket. He changed your life. Y'all from Detroit, whatever. But that don't mean nothing, man. You understand? We out here, we're living in a times where it's not time for us to be divided. We're living in a time where we got to get it together. We need to come together and stand for one cause. You cannot bash someone like my son for having this position and standing with Vlad at that time for whatever reason. But yet you're the same individual that goes at any and everybody that has anything to say about Eminem. Like, it leaves me to question, like, is he your lover? Or there's some type of relationship going on that we don't know about? You know what I'm saying? We, from the hood, we can voice our opinion on this man because he's coming into our atmosphere. We did not enter his atmosphere. And like I said before, Benzino said some very important things. And one of the things that he said that I didn't mention in the video was that, brothers and sisters, the reason why they hold this man into high regards, because when rap came out, when you had the Tupacs, the Biggies, and all that, these white people couldn't relate. These parents was tired of going into their rooms and seeing all of these black posters. So they had to create this great white hope. And it's sad that this goes on in everything, whether it's sports, basketball, anything that's predominantly of people of color, they always look for that one white standout, and then they jump on that bandwagon until that hope gets destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's basketball, look, we got a white boy, Luka Doncic. He's a good player, but the push and the support that he gets, brothers like Damian Lillard is not getting in that. You know what I'm saying? Trae Young. You know what I'm saying? The young boy Fox from the Kings, and even J.R. Morant, the one that played for the Grizzlies, they don't get that push like how they always push these, white, Caucasian, Edomite players. And I understand that, you know what I'm saying? You always want to put yourself in a superior standards. It's a subconscious thing. It's mind control. It's to always let us know that as great as we are, there's always somebody that's great as we are or greater. And that's the type of message that they always try to push. Which leads me back to this hip hop, and I see how Royce the 5'9" is like, top flight security when it comes to brothers and sisters voicing their opinion, facts, X, Y, and Z. It's like, bro, you have to pick a side. You can't stand for one side and deliberately don't like this person because he said something about Farrakhan. But then when somebody that's in the same color and the person that's the same color as Farrakhan say something, you're being combative. You ready to lock arms. You ready to be disrespectful. You ready to quote unquote G-check individuals. I just don't understand that. It's like, bro, you got to pick a side. You can't be lukewarm. You understand? And how can we as people will even think that this man could be the greatest, if not the top 10? I remember being young and I seen the MTV top 100 rappers, and this man was number 3? And the question I beg to differ is where, how, why, who is he? They always revert back to what I was saying. The Great White Hope. Tried it in boxing. Tried it in boxing now with Lomachenko. Lomachenko is nice, but his record, he was 14-1, lost. And y'all already got him at the pound for pound great list. Already. And that's the same thing I feel with Eminem. Yes, my video, I was bashing him. I was calling him trash in my eyes. And a lot of people that come from where I come from, we believe he's trash. We believe he's a hype job. Before 50 Cent, before him signing 50 Cent, we wasn't riding through the hood. You wasn't driving through the neighborhood and hearing Eminem being played in brothers' cars. When you in the hood on the spot chilling, Eminem being played. We wasn't listening to that. So what I'm saying is what I'm going to stand on until the end of time. Y'all may think he's nice. He's all right. There's plenty of lyricists that was better. Big L was better. Rest in peace to the brother. You understand? Eminem is like a modern day Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is lyrical in his own right. Like I said, he's known to put words together. But making great music, nah. He don't. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that we can relate to. And for Royce the 5'9" to be doing what he's doing, like I said, I find it highly disrespectful for you to bash our brothers and sisters to stand for the oppressor. I'm never going to forget what Eminem said about our people. I'm never going to forget that. You could say sorry a million times. You could say you was drunk. You could say you was high. Listen, you're going to say what's on your mind. The scripture says what comes out your tongue, it was really what's from your heart. And there's no takebacks. Especially, the route and the door that you're opening. It's not like you're doing pop music. Like, you opening the door to be amongst the elite MCs, people of color. And we seem to forget the things that this brother done. And I support Benzino 100%. Listen, bro, you get my support. I would love to do a sit down with you, pick your mind, talk that talk. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna call a spade a spade. Eminem is just not real. Jay-Z with the renegade ashy knuckles. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we talk about. Being cold outside with the ashy knuckle. Who? Unless you a hustler, unless you've been outside, unless you've been struggling, you know what I'm saying? You can't relate to that. I can't relate to. I'm emptying out my closet and I want to kill my mother because she was this, she was a drunk. My father was X, Y, and Z. Yo, my baby mother. Like we don't relate to that. I'm sorry. I don't relate to psychotic rap. This is what it is. That's psychotic rap. We don't relate to that. Us, we love our mothers. No matter what our mothers do to us, we always revert back to mama. You know what I'm saying? When things went wrong, we blame mama. We always blame mama. So I just don't understand how brothers and sisters will hold this man to high regards. Like, you know how much arguments we used to have growing up? And I used to have my mans, and these are my bros. And like, they literally used to hold this man to high regards. And I used to just say, how? How? He's just a great hype job. No disrespect. Listen to his album back to back. You're not gonna be satisfied when it's all said and done. You're not. He gotta have features. And even some of the features, when you catch the hooks and all that, it's just trash. Trash. You know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there, man. But again, you know what I'm saying? We gotta, well, I want to say Royce the 5'9", you gotta pick a side, bro. You gotta decide what you want to do. You gotta decide who you want to rock with. You know what I'm saying? This is not a race thing. This is a truth thing. These people have infiltrated everything that we have worked hard for, and then wait for it to reach the top, degrade it, you know what I'm saying, water it down, and then put their face on it like they're the top superiors. It's always like that for years, and it's annoying. You understand? It's sad, it's frustrating, and we at a time where we gotta stand and take this back. I'm on Dame Dash type of time. Like, you guys do not know where we come from. I agree, you know what I'm saying? I agree with Dames as far as, you know, and we standing, we claiming back what's ours. This is ours. This music, this hip hop, music in general is ours. Come on, let's just keep it 100. The only thing, before we was on the scene, when you watch these old movies from like the 1600s, they had no rhythm, they had no sound, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then even here in slavery, their price to fame was country music. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't doing that. Everything that we touched, we brought flavor, we brought pizzazz, we brought that culture into it. And I'm never gonna allow nobody to come take away our culture. Like, enough is enough. Like, y'all, it's bad enough y'all stealing our identity. It's bad enough y'all program us and teaching us that there's no God. You separating us from the Most High. You feeding us bad food. You giving us bad information. You putting us in debt. It's like enough is enough. Like, one thing that you may take away everything, but the one thing you will never take away from us is definitely not going to be hip hop. Hip hop literally started from the bottom. It started from the bottom of the bottom. You know what I'm saying? If you know the Bronx back in the days, it was bad. It's still bad, but it was real bad. You understand? And that's where hip hop started from. Then you got the MCs that come from Brooklyn. You get your Jay-Z's, you got your Bigs, you got your Rakim, you know what I'm saying? Like Big Daddy Kane, you know what I'm saying? You got all these rappers, and that's Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna tell you Queens, LL, Kumo G, you know what I'm saying? Nas, Mobb Deep, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could go on and on where dudes is top lyricists talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? The dudes that's with the 7%ers, the 5%ers, and they giving you the mathematical breakdowns and rap. Like you telling me that these people is doing that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, man. He could never ever in his life ever be top 100 or even be in the top 10 category. Y'all put him there because of the color of his skin. Eminem was not a factor before 50 Cent. We was not playing Eminem in the hood. Never. We seen Eminem on MTV. This dude, prior to fame, was literally disrespecting pop stars. Like, that's corny. That was trash. Bush. Trash. And for somebody like Royce the 5'9" to be combative and want to come at Benzino or want to come out any rapper that has anything to say about this man, lets me to question you like, yo, like, are you really real? Are you really for the hood? Are you really for the people? Or you pick and choose which side you want to be on? You might as well stay on Vlad. You might as well have a whole conversation. At least Vlad ain't, not that I know of, at least Vlad ain't got no information disrespecting people of color. Because whatever he said about Farrakhan, listen, that's just words. You could say that. That young man was saying this against black people in general. Whatever Vlad said was directly to Farrakhan. Whatever Eminem said was directly to a nation of people, bro. You gotta pick a lane, gotta pick a side. And even if he apologized, you subconsciously gonna always remember, like, yo, I remember when you did that. So if it happens again, I won't be surprised. Come on, we gotta wake up and smell the coffee, man. We gotta wake up and smell the coffee. These are the topics that these are the discussions that we as people need to have, because it's like everything that we create and everything that we work hard for is being taken away, and they use people that do less amount of work and hold them to high regards. Eminem wasn't around when hip hop was from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? Where the MCs was literally grinding from the ground up, being outside. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all could sell that whole 8 miles. 8 miles, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't with the Sugar Hill gang and all that. With, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we work hard for this, man. And I'll be damned if I let anybody take credit, you know what I'm saying, when credit isn't due. You ain't getting none of that. Not from me. Not from us. Let me not even say me. Because when I say me, it sounds like I'm being opinionated. From us. From us. From us. People of color. The Latinos. Yeah, us. Sorry. We can't relate to that. We'll never relate to it. We'll never accept it. It is what it is. It is what it is. We don't know what Stan is. Us in the streets, we wasn't groupies. What we look like about to commit suicide because of like the things that son was talking about. Just don't understand. Now, was the concept fire? Absolutely, it was great. It was a good concept, but it wasn't something that we gonna be driving around all day playing to. Come on, bro. Come on, man. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. I don't want to be long-winded with this, but we gotta do better. Tell me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Give your comments. Give me your opinions. Tell me if I'm wrong. Or if I'm wrong, and you got proof to show that Eminem is top 10, you're gonna give me his best album, give me his lyrics, give it to me, and I guarantee you, I'm gonna have a rebuttal for all of it. Because at the end of it all, some weak. You know what I'm saying? Some weak. You know? But like I said, man, shout out to those. This is my first episode. So shout out to those that's been supporting, that been looking forward to this podcast. You know, it's been long waiting. You know, we've been waiting long enough. I know I said I'm going to go into this Babylonian New Year with just straight fire. I'm just going to keep pushing every opportunity that I get. I'm going to get on this mic. I'm going to talk to the people. And, you know, and it's not just, I'm not just going to be bashing people. I'm just opening the eyes and opening the doors for my people to see that it's time to claim ownership for the things that is ours. Money can't buy happiness. Money can't buy greatness. Money can't buy the blood, sweat, and tears that brothers and sisters put into anything. Money can't buy it. Always remember, man made the money. Money never made the man. That's LL Cool J right there. You know what I'm saying? Who also is better than Eminem. You know? But that's neither here nor there. So shout out to all those that have been supporting. You know what I'm saying? And for those that's not supporting and choose not to, the question I beg to differ is why? Why not? I'm here for y'all. I'm here for my people. I'm here for all those that's on the path of righteousness, that want to see great, that wants to see this world be great, want to see our people be great. I don't care if you from another nation. If you deliberately want to help us get to that next level, then help. Support, like, comments, subscribe, share. Let's do this. We got to do this together. Like I definitely need the support from Israel. I ain't asking for no money. I ain't asking for none of that. All I ask is for support and spreading the word. Because the one thing that's more valuable than money is knowledge, is information, is wisdom. So spread that, man. You know what I'm saying? Follow your boy on IG. You know what I'm saying? Follow the boy on IG at repent_or_die_podcast #1. Follow the website, repentorddiepodcast.net. You know what I'm saying? We got the merchandise on its way. You know what I'm saying? On the next video that I shoot, you will be seeing me with the shirts on. You know what I'm saying? Might have to fit it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. But, you know, just know everything that's being done is for y'all. It's for the people. It's for the nation of Israel. It's time for us to claim and take back what's ours. All right? With that being said, I love y'all. And remember, love is the key to open all doors, man. So stay strong, stay vigilant, stay militant, and remember, repent or die. We ain't going nowhere. Never.